Hi, for today's Fun Fact Friday, I want to show you how to modify a link to a Google Doc, slide, or sheet so that it forces the person who clicks the link to make a copy of that in their own drive. But as I'm working, I'm going to be using keyboard commands. And sometimes I find that people may not be aware of keyboard commands and how it can really make you more efficient. So I just wanted to kind of show this on the screen here. If you want to copy, paste, or cut something, whatever's highlighted, you have a simple keyboard commands on the Apple, which is to find this. It's called the Command key on an Apple or a Mac, and you would press that plus C to copy, V paste, X cut, or on a PC you use the Control button and the C button at the same time in that copy. So you're going to see me, working quickly, and it's because I'm using my keyboard commands. So back to the focus of today's fun fact, which is, did you know that you can modify the link to a Google Doc that will force students to make a copy in their own drives when they click it? And it's true, and it will make you look like a wizard. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you quickly here. I have some other links that I've been playing with to demo this. So pretend that I want all of my students or everybody I'm working with on a particular project or something to that effect to have a document, but I want them to have their own copy of it. So what I need to do is I need to copy the URL. So I'm going to use my keyboard command Control plus C to copy the link to the document. And I just need to paste it somewhere. But what I'm really going to focus in on here is the part that comes after this long random string of letters and numbers here, and there's a slash. Because I'm working in the document, the link typically would say edit. And instead of the word edit, if I want to force a copy, I am going to type in the word copy. I'm going to replace part of that URL with the word copy. And then I'm going to paste this into a new browser window just to show you. And when I open that link, instead of taking me to the document, it just takes me here and forces me to make a copy. So when I press that button, I'm now making a copy of Force a Copy document that I was working on before. And you'll see it's got all the same content, but this is my copy. So I now have two of them in my drive. This is a really great thing to disseminate information if you need to, and if you want everybody to have their own copy of it, and you don't want to ask them to do the typical thing, which is file, make a copy. If you don't want to ask your students or colleagues to do that, simply modify that URL by replacing what comes after the long string and that backslash with the word copy. This works on sheets. So you'll see the original link to one of the sheets I was working with had all of this, right? It has this long string here, then that backslash, and then it has edit, question mark, yada, yada, yada. I just replaced that with the word copy. And if I paste it into a URL here, again, it's giving me the option to make a copy. The same thing works with sheets. Once again, you look for that string that you're looking for, this tail end, everything that comes after this last backslash, and you replace it with the word copy, and it forces the copy on whoever clicks the link. So I think this is a great way to share documents and to make sure they get into people's individual drives. If I were doing this in the classroom, I would maybe make it an assignment, or perhaps just simply post it as an update. I might paste my link here, copy of our presentation. Students, please make a copy. And then I hit post, and when the students click the link, once again, it's going to force them to make that copy. So I hope that this information was helpful, how to edit those URLs to force the copy. And for those of you who want it, I'll leave the screen on this. Keyboard commands are really useful and will help you be more efficient with your keyboarding. Have a wonderful day, everyone.